You ever watched Lost in Translation? The movie released in 2003. It's a film by Sofia Coppola, starring Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson. And it's my personal favourite movie of all time. I've watched probably around 1,000 movies in my life, but Lost in Translation will always remain my favourite movie of all time. I don't know why, but it just is. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why I think Lost in Translation is an absolute masterpiece. A movie that is just better than any other movie. Like, fight me, prove me wrong, because I know you can't. So let's just get into the nitty-gritty on why Lost in Translation is a masterpiece. First of all, the movie is literally visually stunning. Like, my god. Every single shot in this movie is actually amazing. Like, the cinematography, the visuals, it's just perfect. Beyond perfect. I can't stress how much the visuals in this movie are just perfect. Again, how this movie looks is beautiful. And again, the soundtrack is amazing. So, at the start of this video, the song Just Like Honey by Jesus and the Mary Chain was in the background. And that was the ending song to Lost in Translation. And that song is my favourite song ever, coincidentally. But also, the soundtrack of this movie is perfect. City Girl by Kevin Shields, Sometimes by My Bloody Valentine. Crap. There's another song in there by Phoenix, but I forgot the bloody name. But yeah, the soundtrack is amazing. It's probably one of the best soundtracks I've ever seen in any movie. Maybe even the best. The movie was shot in 2002, completely in Tokyo. At the time, Scarlett Johansson was like 17. She was underage. This is why in the movie she's like completely sexual. Like, she's not sexualized at all. Like, when you realize she was 17, it kind of makes sense. And Bill Murray was like 44. In my opinion, she looks the best in this film that she's ever looked in any film she's ever been in. Like, she just looks so innocent, and she's just lost. Her character is supposed to be lost, so she's basically like married, but she's in a marriage that she doesn't want to be in, and she's just lost. She doesn't know what she wants to do with her life, and she's living like she's 40, even though she's 23. In the movie, she's 23. In reality, she's 17. The character that Bill Murray plays is supposed to be around 40s. Like, he's also married, but he's in a marriage he hates as well, and he's supposed to be like, he's having a midlife crisis. He doesn't know what to do anymore. So they're both basically kind of lost. Most people think of Lost in Translation as a friendship. Like, even Scarlett Johansson just sees it as a friendship herself, but I don't see it that way, because you simply don't look at someone. You simply don't hug someone like that. That's just your friend. The way these two people interact in this movie is not friendship. It's the way that two people who love each other more than anyone else in the entire world, that's how they interact. Like, it may sound stupid, but I believe they do definitely love each other more than anyone else in the entire world. Now that we're obviously done with what makes Lost in Translation technically a masterpiece, like on technical terms like cinematography, filmmaking, I want to go on why it's spiritually a masterpiece. It's a love story that is just shows love in the most pure way. Talking, smiles, how people act. It's just love in the most pure way possible. Two people love each other more than anything, and you could just tell in how they simply act around each other. Like, it's not flashy like most movies. We have to have sex scene, there's like tons of kisses and everything. It's just pure humans interacting. And what makes this even more heartbreaking is the fact that they're both married, and the fact that they both have separate lives means that they obviously have to leave each other. Like, they're meeting each other on holiday in Tokyo. I don't know why the hell I've not said that yet. I should have said that way earlier. I kind of just forgot, but they're both in Tokyo and they're meeting each other on holiday. Like, they're in the same hotel and that. So yes, they're in the same place for about a week. At the end, they obviously have to leave each other forever, because even though they love each other more than anything, they have to leave each other because it's too hard to actually have a real relationship. First of all, they're both married. They both have separate lives. And it's better just to close it off and instead of having a stupid long distance thing. And that's what I think the beauty is. Like, the thing with Lost in Translation is, the movie has an incredible feeling at the end. You feel the same way that they both feel. So the characters are called Bob and Charlotte, and you don't want to leave. The movie has this incredible feeling where you feel like you don't want it to end. In those last few minutes, you don't want to leave, even though you're forced to leave, because obviously a movie has to come to an end. It's just a movie. You feel like you never want to leave. You feel like you just want to stay there forever, be with them, watch them love each other, and just never leave, but you have to. And I think Sofia Coppola, the filmmaker, obviously did this because she wanted you to feel the same way they feel. And that's the fact that they both definitely don't want to leave. I don't know why the movie connected movies so deeply. Just the fact that the movie feels so personal. The movie doesn't feel like other love stories where it's just like the same thing you've seen hundreds of times over again, just new characters and a new face and a new set. This feels like something really personal, like the director is speaking directly to you. And it feels like a really once-in-a-lifetime moment. And what makes it even sadder is they have to leave each other. Now, of course, Tokyo in this movie looks absolutely beautiful. The backdrop of Tokyo is absolutely amazing. It just completes this movie. It is just so beautiful. Tokyo looks amazing. I wish I could watch Lost in Translation for crap. I wish I could watch Lost in Translation for the first time again, because I loved everything about this movie. I don't know if you'll love it this much, but I loved it that much. Everything about this movie was more perfect than any movie I've ever seen. The movie just felt so personal. And the credits for... I've literally sat for the credits on... I've watched the movie about 20 times. I've sat for the credits basically every single time. Oh yeah, I've not posted in 7 months. You know why? Because I dedicated my life to watching Lost in Translation. I didn't watch it 20 times. I actually watched it 2,000 times. Yeah, I dedicated my life to watching Lost in Translation because that's more important than making stupid YouTube videos. Again, the movie looks absolutely beautiful. But Lost in Translation is a masterpiece, okay? Masterpiece. It is definitely one of the best love stories in Hollywood because it shows love in a... I don't know why I said Hollywood because it's not a Hollywood film. One of the best love stories in cinema, as it shows love in a very pure human way, but also just, yeah. I really should edit my dialogue in these videos because whenever I make a bloody mistake, I just put down to the final recording, and then the video just sounds so bad and stupid, and yeah, I really gotta get better at editing. But I don't care. I might as well just put every single mistake because that makes the video more human. Do you guys like Resident Evil? Yeah, if you like Resident Evil, just, I don't know, say yes in the comments section. If I could recommend you one movie that you would have to watch before you die, I would recommend you Lost in Translation. As it teaches you a really pure lesson, and that is, love is love. Love is just the way you are with somebody. It's not the way you smile, it's not the way you... It is the way you smile. But it's nothing to do with sex. It's nothing to do with intimacy. It's literally just the way you smile, the way you talk, the way you are with someone. That's what love is. Having a true, pure liking and connection towards someone. Towards other human being. Or anything for that matter. Except furries. If you love furries, yeah, that's not real love, man. Lost in Translation will always remain my favourite movie because I don't think anything can top it. I honestly don't think anything can top Lost in Translation. I don't think anything can top it, I'm serious. If you think a movie can top Lost in Translation, I dare you to tell me that movie. And then we come to the ending of Lost in Translation, which is a pure perfect ending. In the crowded streets of Tokyo, Bob, his name is bloody Bob, comes up to Charlotte just to have a final hug before he leaves for the airport. In the crowded streets of Tokyo, as tons of people walk past, just one final goodbye before he has to leave her forever. And he whispers something in her ear that only they could hear. It's only for them. We will never know what that whisper is, because that whisper is only for them. It's not for anyone else. It's only for them. And that's a special thing when you think about it. And then that song starts just like Honey by the Jesus and the Mary Chain. Yeah, hell yeah. Just Like Honey by Jesus and the Mary Chain is my favorite song ever.